Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly felt like someone was staring at you? No footsteps, no sound, no presence, just that strange, heavy feeling, like a pair of eyes are hidden somewhere in the shadows. It's creepy, right? But what if I told you that feeling has a deep psychological meaning? Let's step inside that moment and understand why your mind sometimes senses someone who isn't there. This feeling usually begins in silence. A quiet room, a dim hallway, an empty street. Your brain scans your surroundings, searching for patterns, shapes, movements, even when nothing unusual is happening. It's doing this because the human brain evolved to detect threats long before we had houses, electricity, or locked doors. Our ancestors survived by sensing eyes watching them from the dark. Predators, enemies, unknown dangers. The mind learned one rule: it's better to be wrong than dead. So today, when you feel like you're being watched, it's not imagination, it's instinct. But something more interesting happens here. The mind doesn't just look outward, it also looks inward. When life gets stressful, when you're overwhelmed, when you're scared or lonely or mentally exhausted, your brain becomes hyper-alert. It starts noticing things it normally ignores: a shadow, a reflection, a creak in the walls, even silence itself. Your body thinks it's protecting you, but your mind interprets it as, someone's here. That tension you feel in your shoulders, that quick heartbeat, that sudden awareness of everything around you, it's your brain switching into survival mode. Sometimes, this feeling has nothing to do with the environment, and everything to do with the mind's subconscious. When you feel watched at night, or while working alone, or when your thoughts are heavy, your brain is projecting your inner fears outward. It's not a ghost, not a spirit, not a presence. It's your mind saying, you're holding too much inside. This happens more in people with deep imaginations, high sensitivity, or strong emotional intelligence. Their inner world is so powerful that sometimes it spills into their senses. They don't just think, they feel. They don't just observe, they sense. Even emptiness feels alive to them. There's another element too, something strange, almost poetic. Humans are social creatures. Even when we're alone, the brain expects people to be around, so it creates the illusion of a presence, a kind of psychological echo. It's your mind simulating company, filling the silence with a someone who doesn't exist. This is why you sometimes feel watched when you're lonely, when you're missing someone, or when your social batteries are empty. Your brain is trying to create connection, even when your reality doesn't offer it. But here's the part most people never realize. Feeling watched doesn't mean you're paranoid. It doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It doesn't mean danger is near. It means your brain is doing its job. It means your senses are alive and alert. It means you feel deeply. It means your intuition is active, even if it's a false alarm. And in a strange way, that feeling is proof that your mind is powerful and always protecting you. So the next time you walk into a quiet room and feel a presence that isn't there, take a breath, acknowledge it, and remind yourself, your brain evolved to keep you safe. Your senses are sharper than you think, and sometimes, your mind sees danger long before your eyes do. Tell me in the comments, have you ever felt watched when you were completely alone? And what do you think triggered it?